All right, call halalim la Yahweh bahashem Yahweh Shai bahashem Maharakhakwadash. Double honor style is in the apostle great millstone. All you faithful like him throughout the four winds continue pushing his truth. I was watching a video a brother did, GMS Mysteries of the Kingdom, right? The brother did about 10 months ago. And you know, I came back from work or whatever, so I put on a reincarnation, just dealing with reincarnation. And I heard the brother, he brought out Revelation chapter 10 and verse 10 and 11. This is John the Revelator, all right? The information or the vision that John the Revelator on the island of Patmos was getting from the angel. So, and also too, I'm gonna grab to prove that these devils, Esau, Edom, they know prophecy, all right? They know prophecy and they know John the Revelator is on this earth right now. All right, because there's a such thing called reincarnation. Re means back, carnation means flesh or carne. How you say it in Spanish or Portuguese, or carne. All right, meaning back in the flesh. All right, you might have a different body, but that spirit is still the same. The spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets. So let me grab Revelation 10 and 11 and verse, start at verse 11. And he said unto me, speaking about the angels, giving this vision to John the Revelator in the island of Patmos, which was a prison for you Hebrew Israelites out there. All right, a brutal salt mine that's had a lot of Israelites captive underneath this damn devil Domitian. All right, around, I believe it was 95 AD. Revelation chapter 10 and verse 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. So what does it mean to prophesy again? Okay, what does it mean to prophesy again? Meaning it was done before in your past life, and you're going to have to do it again. Let's like when you go into the word again. I ain't really got it, but G38:25 Pauline 25 G38:25 again anew. Okay, refresh, kainos, all right, renewal or repetition of the action. So John the Revelator is on this earth, all right. All right, Lord willing, this video ain't gonna be too long, but I just want to prove the point that these devils know prophecy. All right, matter of fact, before I grab that, let's grab Judges chapter 5 and verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, this is here in America, a place of our captivity, right? There show they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, right? We're under captive under Esau, Edom, but we're what? The Lord put that spirit on us and we're rehearsing the righteous acts wherever. It doesn't matter if we're in London, doesn't matter if we're in Australia, wherever we're at, we're declaring the works of the Heavenly Father and we're rehearsing something. To rehearse something means to constantly do it over and over and over, all right? And there show they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Yasharallah. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates, all right? So we're rehearsing these righteous acts once again. All right, let me go into that commentary. There's actually two commentaries. But let me go into this one is bad right here. This is how you know these devils know about reincarnation. Esau, Edom, you know, they're historians and stuff like that. They know about reincarnation. They know that Israelites, you so-called Negroes, are on this earth right now. They know that John the Revelator is on this earth. All the prophets, Daniel in chapter 12 was told to stand in his lot, all right, or rest until, matter of fact, let me grab it. Since I mentioned it, might as well. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 13. Daniel's chapter 12 and verse 13. There's a lot of scoffers out there that don't believe in reincarnation. You got even Israelite camps or regeneration or reincarnation. They don't believe that you come back in your lot, all right? The scriptures clearly tell you the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophet. You were a prophet back then in your past life. You're going to be a prophet now. So this is starting at verse 13. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. So Daniel is on this earth right now. All right. When Yahushua came on the scene, he loosed the seals. All right. And Now we have that that knowledge has increased, and all the prophets are on the earth right now. All right, in their proper lots. So let me grab that commentary. So, and Yahushua was pretty much the beginning of the end of those days. That's what I wanted to say. Pretty much the beginning of the end. All right, BibleHub.com. Yeah, could have got it from the blue letter. All right, either or. All right, we're gonna go to GILLS Commentary. Check what this devil says. He goes off on certain things, but just grab the meat out of it because they know reincarnation exists. All right, thou must prophesy again before many people and nations and tongues and kings, which is to be understood not of John's preaching again to many people and nations after his return from his exile at Patmos, right, as he had done before his banishment there or thither, and much less of his prophesying along with Enoch and Elias. We know that the prophets are on the earth, but I just want to get the point with John the Revelator towards the, okay, says here, and much less of his prophesying along with Enoch and Elias towards the end of the world, right, toward the ends of Esau's kingdom. We know that Esau is ruling because what the scriptures say, that Esau is the end of the world. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. All right, grounded upon two, all right, towards the end of the world. So this devil is clearly saying that John the Revelator is going to be on the earth at the end of the world, all right, or the eon, which eon is just a duration or a period of rulership or time and age, all right. And it says here, the one that Enoch and Elias will appear in person before the coming of Yahushua. I'm not even going to use that Christ, but Yahushua Mashiach, and the other that John died not, but is still alive somewhere. Right, because the spirit goes back up to the Father. All right, like Ecclesiasticus, I believe I wrote it down too. I forgot where it's at though, but Ecclesiasticus, all right, the spirit goes back up to the Father. All right, and you come down, and okay, your spirit gets judged, and you come down, and you pretty much live your lot again. All right, but John the Revelator was a righteous man, so, all right, so he'll be in his proper lot now. I just want to get the point here. Okay, the one that Enoch and Elias will appear in person before the coming of Yahushua Mashiach, and the other that John the Revelator died not, but is still alive somewhere. All right, he died of old age. Okay, of course, the spirit went back up to the Father, and he's back down again, playing his part, and will continue till the Mashiach Yahushua's second coming. So this ain't happened back then in the island of Patmos. Those are visions that are playing out now. All right. And the brother also too brought out in Acts, well, is it time, will thou restore the kingdom of heaven now? The apostle, when Yahushua resurrected, all right, the apostles were asking him, are you going to restore the kingdom now? All right, because what, we were underneath the Roman rulership at that time. And Yahushua said no. All right, it wasn't the time for Yahushua to restore the kingdom. All right, these are the times that we're going to have everything being restored to us. All right, now we know who we are. Knowledge has increased, and we're exposing these devils continually. All right, we're going to keep doing that until the end. All right, and it says here, and we'll continue till the Mashiach Yahushua's second coming. How is he going to come back in those chariots? But rather of his delivering more prophecies out of the open little book. Come on, man, the Bible. All right. Out of the open little book, not before as we render it, meaning not back then when John the Revelator was on earth, not before as we render it, but either concerning many people, nations, tongues, and kings, all right, or against them, that is, those people, multitudes, nations, and tongues over which the whore of Babylon reigns, America, okay, or has reigned, and the 10 kings and the kings of the earth she rules over. And he goes in Revelation 17 and 12, these other nations in agreement with the whore, their democracy, okay? Moreover, this may not so much design John's prophesying in person as the prophesying of the witnesses or ministers of the word in the several periods of time whom John personated and represented, and of whom mention is made. Okay, so they pretty much said that John the Revelator will be on earth again. All right, and he'll be in his lot. That's pretty much what they're saying here. Of course, they're going off on certain things. All right, But it says here, and or against them that is, matter of fact, I'll read it again, but rather of his delivering more prophecies out of the open little book, not before as we render it, but either concerning many people, nations, tongues, and kings. All right. Or against them that is those people, multitudes, nations, and tongues over which the whore of Babylon reigns. All right, America. All right, the reign over the kings of the earth, or has reigned, and the 10 kings and kings of the earth she rules over. All right, and it goes on, Revelation 17 and 12. And so it's pretty much telling you that John the Revelator is going to be on this earth. I just want to get this commentary because these devils know about reincarnation. All right, we ain't got to go into every reincarnation scripture, you know, because I was actually going over, brushing up on it. I was going over a whole bunch of them. I got a bad memory. That's why I got to look up a few things. Of course, I write them down. Okay, but that, you know, that these devils know about reincarnation. So I just wanted to bring that out, just to pretty much, you know, bring out that information that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, knows that the Hebrew Israelites are out there on the highways and byways. We're proclaiming the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom. All right, and you devils can't do nothing about it, whether you like it or not. None of you people out here is going to do nothing about it, whether you like it or not. All right, shalom.